What's good? What's good? What's going on, everybody? I'm back again. Welcome to the Raw Game Marketing YouTube channel. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, subscribe, share my channel, tell a friend, tell a relative. I really appreciate it. I've been talking about getting funding, over 350K in funding. I've given you guys some game, which is the name of this channel, is Raw Game. And I'm gonna continue to give you Raw Game. I'm gonna share an experience. So first of all, I'm not a financial or legal advisor. These videos are for entertainment purposes only. And let's be helpers one to another. Please leave comments in the comments. I really appreciate that. You guys, I'm just real appreciative and humble that you guys are watching this channel and spreading the news. But today I'm going to talk about some additional funding, something specifically that I did. I'm going to give you the data points that I had and where to go to do this hack. And it's actually pretty good. This is a hack with BMO Harris Bank. I don't know if they have them. I know they have them in my area. I'm in the Illinois area, Chicagoland area. BMO Bank. You open up a business account with them. This is called the minority. They have something they call the minority loan, which is for Hispanics, Latinos, and blacks. I don't know if it works for anybody, but I know it's a minority loan. Like I said, has Hispanics and the black ethnic backgrounds. And basically, Bank of the West also merged with Bank of America. This is updated. Not Bank of America. Bank of the West actually merged with BMO. This is new information as well. I know I made a video about BMO before, but now let's get down to the meat of things. So you have to have a business account with them, which I had a business account at that time. My business account was open for a year. I had a business account for a year. I went in and I asked them about this loan. My credit score, I have an excellent credit score. I'm like 850, 840, 850. It fluctuates, but I would say if you got a 710, 720, this could be great. Maybe even a little bit lower. I forgot who they pulled from. I think it was Experian. I'm almost sure they pulled from Experian. So make sure you don't have a lot of inquiries. They pull from Experian. But the thing with me is I have those security locks on all three files, and I have a fraud alert. So when I went in, always it's 50,000 and under as well. So this loan is for 50,000 and under. It's a commercial loan, which means you could borrow this money, and every time you pay money back, it's gonna keep replenishing itself. But yeah, so they ran my credit, but by me having that, I have a fraud alert on my account, and I have locks. So I unlocked it because they should be able to prove you right then and there. I unlocked it, but the fraud alerts I had on my credit bureaus kind of stopped me, which sometimes could be a pain in the butt, but it's also really helpful for me because I've been a victim of identity theft. So they always have to call and verify. But when you're trying to get like approved for instant stuff, sometimes it could be a pain in the butt because you won't get approved instantly. You got to jump through hoops, and sometimes it's a waiting period. And if you're an impatient person and you're trying to get something fast, sometimes it won't work in your favor. But at the same time, I didn't mind, and it didn't bother me at all. But I had to end up waiting maybe like 2 months before I actually got approved for the loan and the line of credit. So yeah, it was a minority loan, and they ran Experian. Like I said, I was around an 8 something. So it took them probably like 2-3 weeks. They were trying to get me approved right there on the spot, but it didn't work. They had to call the office. I came back. But once I finally did get approved, they approved me for $37,500. That's liquid cash that I could go to the bank and actually take out, or I could transfer it from one account to another. So just think about what you could do to that with that money. If you had something that you wanted to do with that money, you could leverage that money to fund your business or your idea or closing on a house or doing XYZ. But yes, you have to pay it back. But once you pay it back, it keeps replenishes itself. And then on the credit card side, they gave me $7,500. So that was a total of like 45,000, something like that, a little bit under 50,000. Because as we taught and as we know, anything that's under 50,000 in most instances is no doc. But by the economy being bad right now, sometimes more institutions are asking for more information and more documentation. So you might have to have docs, but I didn't. And I got this about a year ago, so they didn't ask me for any documentations. It was stated income, which is the income. What I told them, if you watch some of my old videos, it says the income that you should probably use if you want to get approved for things, or you just give them your real income. But yeah, so I end up getting approved for the $37,500 liquid cash and the $7,500, and that was with one pool. They do this all with one pool, so it's like you getting 2 lines of credit and with one pool, so they don't have to pull separately. So you're gonna get that you're gonna get that credit card, and then you're gonna get that liquid cash all in one time. So that's a great thing. You're getting 2 of their products. But you do have to have your LLC. It does have to be in good standings. They're gonna check all that. I don't know, I'm not positively sure if your LLC has to be open for a certain length of time, but I would say, as I always tell you, do a little bit of banking, open it up with them, maybe wait 3 months or something, and then apply for their products. Unless you already have a high credit score or something like that, then most instances when you have a high credit score, you can pretty much just go in and, like me, you can pretty much just go in and ask. But sometimes that don't even work. And sometimes it's all about relationship. You can have a relationship with a bank, and a person with a high credit score might not have a relationship, but the person with the relationship can get approved and get their products faster than a person with just no relationship with a high credit score. But most credit unions give you more when you have a relationship with them. I'm not gonna say the major banks don't do that, but this is something that really could be used for somebody. You could liquidate that credit card, or you could take that money and do whatever you need to do with it and add this to your portfolio. So this is for the people who have BMO in their area, and it's called, like I said, it's called the minority loan. Don't forget that. Go in and ask about the minority loan, or look it up online, do a little bit of reading, do your research, but I pretty much told you and gave you everything, and it'll tell you the qualifications and what you need, and you should be able to get this with no problem. I didn't really have any problem. Like I said, the only problem I did have is because I have that fraud alert. The locks won't bother it. You can unlock all 3, but that's fine. But I have that fraud alert on mine, which took a little while longer. Try this thing out. And anybody that does do it, leave it in a comment and let me know how it worked out for you. If anything has changed and if it's still active, please feel free to let me know in the comments. Thank you. Have a good one.